Okay, before I even start here, I just want to make it very clear, because my last 3 videos have gotten a lot of attention, and I'm actually quite shocked at that, but I've been getting some new commenters, and they all kind of think that I'm the things I'm talking about, and I just want to make it very clear now before I say anything. I'm not like any of the genders or sexualities that I talk about, except for 2 of them, but I'll get there. So, like, people think that I'm a non-binary lesbian, or people think I'm intersex. Like, I just want to make it clear, I'm not, okay? I'm just talking about them to spread awareness of them. So, the only 2 things I am are these 2 things right here. That's it. I could be intersex, but I would rather just not check that. I'm not lesbian, I'm not non-binary, I'm not trans, and I am not gender fluid, which is what we're talking about today. I just, I feel like I needed to clear that up, just so people are aware, okay? I think that's fair enough. But let's get into the video. Okay, so like I said, today's video is about being gender fluid. I'm not gonna like explain it here because I'm gonna go into detail about it. This one is actually quite difficult. I have enough points written down. I only have 5. I will at least want 5 points for each thing down. I think that's enough. But like, yeah, it was quite difficult. Some of them I did research, some of them I already knew, and one of them I actually heard a gender fluid person say, so yeah. But yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so the main point about being gender fluid, sometimes they feel like different genders. So, for example, if someone's gender fluid, one day they'll feel like a boy, one day they'll feel like a girl, or one day they'll feel like non-binary. It's like, it may sound a bit like, you know, oh my god, what are you talking about? I mean, if you're one of those people, go away please, but it's not. I mean, sure, have I said things about being gender fluid? Absolutely. Do I regret it? Absolutely. But now that I'm older and I actually have came out since then, I kind of like, you know, I don't care. Like, it's not that I don't care, it's just like, you being gender fluid doesn't affect my life in any way, so, you know, live your life how you want it, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But yeah, that's kind of my mindset on it. So yeah, okay, the last point actually made me think of something else. So I have 6 points now, that's cool. People think if they wear their partner's clothes, that makes them gender fluid. That doesn't make you gender fluid. If that helps you realize you're gender fluid, then okay, that's cool. But, like, I've heard people say, well, I wear my boyfriend's clothes. Does that make me gender fluid? No, it doesn't. That just means you like wearing your boyfriend's clothes. Like, or even, like, maybe this is a bit, like, different, but, like, just say a drag queen, because a drag queen could very well be gender fluid. They're not, and that's totally true. But, like, just say the drag queen is, like, totally cis and totally straight, because they do exist. But, like, and they just wear, like, the drag. That doesn't make them gender fluid, because, like, they identify as cis and straight, you know? Like, you see my point? You see my point. Yeah, I'm glad I actually really remembered that, because now I have 6 points, and now I feel better about the video. Okay, this was an original point I had already. I should have probably said this, the last one after that. But they'll wear different clothes to reflect that they're gender fluid. Yeah, that was already written down. I didn't just add this, like the last one. But yeah, like, I've seen gender fluid people wear, like, depending on how they feel that day, they'll wear the clothes to reflect that. So, like, someone who wants to be a girl one day, they'll wear girl clothes. Someone who wants to be non-binary one day, they'll wear journalist clothes. I still can't say the word. But yeah, that's like, I mean, that's totally fair. I mean, I know, like, the last point, it kind of contradicts that maybe, but it doesn't when you really think about it. Like, trust me. I don't really know what else to add to that. This one I feel like should be obvious, but gender fluid people can be trans. Well, anyone can be trans, because that doesn't really have anything to do with that, you know? Like, just say someone's gender fluid. I keep saying this, God. And they don't like having a vagina, just say. So they actually transition and get a penis, you know? That, like, I think that's, like, makes sense. That doesn't mean they're not gender fluid, it just means that they don't like the genitalia that they have. I do talk about genitals a lot, I have a problem. But yeah, I think that's, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, you know? Again, not harming anyone. So, yeah, just leave gender fluid people alone. I can guarantee I have people rolling their eyes at their screen about to write angry comments, but you know what? You can all go and fuck yourself. Okay, this one I didn't actually know about, but there are subcategories to it. So, there's probably a lot of them, but I'm only going to talk about the 3 ones, like the 3 main ones I know, which are agender, bigender, and demigender. Agender is when you don't identify with any gender at all. And before you ask, that has nothing to do with your pronouns, okay? Like, so don't comment that, please. But yeah. And then bigender is when you are both genders at the same time, like male and female. I assume that if you're also non-binary at the same time, then you're pangender? I don't know. Because that would make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but, like, I hope you know the way I'm thinking about that. I'm not entirely sure what demigender is, though. I'm sorry. I will like put the description of it here, obviously, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that is. But those are like the 3 or kind of 4 that I know about. I'm sure there's plenty of others, and if you want to talk about the other ones in the comments, please feel free to, because I would actually really appreciate that. Okay, this one actually, this is the last one, sorry, I forgot to say that, but this one actually came out of a gender-fluid person's mouth. I saw it in a video, but they still go by son and daughter. Like, so, if you have a gender-fluid child, but like they were born your son, but like obviously like as they've gotten older, they've become gender-fluid, and you know, sometimes they're a boy, sometimes they're a girl, sometimes they're non-binary. They're, like, if they want to, they can still go be your son. Like, they can still go by your son. Like, or if they don't want to, that's totally their choice, and it's not up to you, but sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. It's like, because it's all a spectrum at the end of the day. So yeah. I don't really know what else I can add to that, because there's not really anything else to add to that. If you're gender fluid, though, and you don't like being called, like, son or daughter, please let me know why, because I actually am quite curious. Okay, well that's where I'm going to end that video there. I'm sorry if it was kind of a mess. Actually, I'm going to quickly say this about the gender fluid flag. I kind of like, I'm not going to lie, the flag at first, it looked quite like a mess to me. Like, it kind of like, the colors don't go, and then like, I don't know, I didn't really like it, but I've kind of changed my mind about it now, because, I was watching a gender fluid video, and they had like a gender fluid like background, but it was so beautiful because like the black part was, hang on, I have the flag up there and I'm just gonna look at it. So yeah, the blue part was, yeah, or is that black at the bottom? I can hardly see, it's far away. Give me a second. Okay, the blue part was the ground, and then the black part was the mountain, and then the purple part was like the sky behind the mountain, and then the white and pink part were like clouds. So now I see the gender fluid flag in a totally different way, and it actually does look cool now. I like it. I've been noticing that a lot of pride flags are kind of based on, you know, skies and backgrounds like that. I might make a video about that one day, actually. That would be really cool. But yeah, now I really like the gender fluid flag. But that's where I'm going to end the video there now. Sorry for that tangent at the end. Let me know if you're gender fluid in the comments down below, or don't. It's up to you. And please like and subscribe, and I'm BB. I'll see you next time. Bye!